I'm Bobby Flay. Each week, one brave chef will try to take me down in my house. This culinary battle is gonna shake down in 2 rounds. Round 1, to get to me, first, 2 contenders have to go through each other, using an ingredient of my choice. Are you ready? 2 people that know me well will decide who's got the skills to beat me.
Don't let us down, guys!
Round 2, I go head-to-head with the winning contender. It's their turn to surprise me with their signature dish.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either. Bottom line, ring this bell. Everyone's out to beat me. Who's gonna try to beat me tonight? I have 2 people who are gonna decide that. Please welcome Food Network's The Kitchen, Katie Lee, and Chef Scott Conant.
Welcome Andrew Evans. He's the owner and executive chef of the barbecue joint in Easton, Maryland.
Barbecue. Let's go. We may have found your youngest competitor yet. Say hello to Chef Brooke Mallory. She's 25 years old, and she's the sous chef at Asador in Dallas, Texas.
Here's how this is gonna work. You'll both make a dish highlighting a single ingredient. You'll have 20 minutes to make this the star of your dish. And that ingredient is pineapple. Behind me, Scott and Katie will taste the dish and decide which one of you will go up against me in round 2. You have 20 minutes. Ready? Go.
I'm building a Thai pineapple and chicken poached salad.
Love it.
I am taking the time to make a red Thai curry with coconut milk, poaching the chicken breast to give it that chili, creamy flavor. And then I want to saute the pineapple to give that extra caramelization. They're gonna taste pineapple.
Brooke, what about you? What are you building?
Shrimp ceviche with pineapple puree and a little bit of toasted pineapple inside the ceviche itself.
You ready? You gonna do this?
I was born ready, super competitive.
Beautiful.
For my shrimp, the first thing I have to do is put it in a marinade. I use lemongrass, ginger, garlic, habanero, cilantro, and scallions. I know that I will really showcase a lot of bright, vibrant flavors.
Brooke, did you mix the mango with that pineapple? Or?
Yes, sir. I'm pairing mango and pineapple together because I just wanted to add a little bit more body to the pineapple.
The time is clicking away. I still have to make the salad. I grab cherry tomatoes, shallots, mint leaves, coriander leaves. I am bringing bold flavors to the plate.
I mix together the chopped pineapple and the shrimp with almonds, cilantro, and olive oil.
We're at 25 seconds.
Let's go, chef.
My hands are shaking. Get the food on the plate. No food, you lose.
10, 9,
8, 7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
time for cooking.
Brooke, tell me about your dish.
Pineapple and shrimp ceviche with a grilled pineapple mango puree.
It looks and tastes very sophisticated, and I like the different textures, the crunch of the almond, fresh taste of the cilantro. So you did poach the shrimp?
Yes.
I think that the shrimp could have been poached a little bit longer. It does seem a little bit on the raw side.
Okay,
I love this puree.
thank you.
The bad news is, it tastes a little bit more like mango than it does like pineapple. Andrew, can you describe your dish?
It's a warm poached red Thai curry, chicken, and sauteed pineapple salad.
I like the temperature of it. I think the warmth is one of the things that I find most inviting, actually, specifically with the pineapple and the chicken itself.
I think the flavors are really nice. There's that great bold flavor of the spice and the sweetness of the pineapple, so it's a really great combination. But I don't know that I would have called this a salad.
It's very liquidy, but the pineapple has to be the rock star on this plate. And I think you did it.
We really enjoyed both of your dishes, but we have to pick the person that we think has the best chance of beating Bobby, and that person is Andrew.
I put forth a ton of effort, and I'm so confident that I put out an awesome plate of food.
What's your signature dish?
The signature dish is meatloaf.
Meatloaf? I've done it maybe twice in my whole life. This is definitely a challenge.
You have 45 minutes, starting right now.
I'm gonna take Bobby down because I actually smoked the meatloaf. The smoking, barbecuing effect is amazing. It tastes so good.
If I'm gonna make meatloaf, it's not gonna be just meatloaf with ketchup on top.
Bobby Flay,
Oh no.
you're using pork?
And some beef. I'm gonna make this Korean flavored meatloaf, and I'm gonna make a glaze out of gochujang, which is this Korean red pepper paste and some
Yeah.
honey, as opposed to ketchup. So it's spicy, it's a little sweet. I'm gonna actually take some kimchi, which is basically a fermented cabbage. I'm gonna put it in the meatloaf. I want it to be juicy inside, but be crusty on the top, and I want it to have tons of flavor. This is either gonna be great or awful.
Andrew, what's going over here?
Making barbecue sauce. It's infused with garlic, but has lemon juice in it and ketchup.
It's a ketchup.
My barbecue sauce also has Worcestershire sauce, Dijon mustard, and brown sugar. I'm making pork butt, ground beef, pork fat, smoked meatloaf with barbecue sauce, and a rub. This rub is gonna go on top of the meatloaf while it's smoking. I'm gonna make an impromptu smoker out of a hotel pan, a rack, and tin foil. It adds a real nice dimension to otherwise pretty homey dish.
Bobby, what are you doing with the mushrooms?
A shiitake mushroom and scallion salad with some toasted white sesame seeds. And then instead of ketchup, it's like Korean ketchup. This is gonna glaze the meatloaf, and then I'm gonna put a fried egg on top of that.
Oh, no, you did.
What are these shallots for, Chef?
We're gonna do a little side of peas, but just elevate it with some little brown butter and sage.
Peas are classic accompaniment to a meatloaf. I want to put a spin with sage and caramelized shallots. One of the tricks I do for mashed potatoes is get the flavor with the butter, get the consistency with the creme fraiche. So this is my fine dining coming to barbecue meatloaf country. For the onion rings, toss them in a little buttermilk, seasoned flour, and drop them in the fryer.
Who doesn't like onion rings with their meatloaf?
When the meatloaf is done cooking, I sprinkle rub on it and then take out my torch to give it the most amazing crunch and caramelization.
Just under 1 minute, chefs. It looks like Bobby is cool and calm.
But you can tell that Andrew is working well under pressure, and he's really paying attention to detail. Oh, no, the meatloaf's falling apart on the plates. No.
I realized I added too much pork fat and not enough breadcrumbs to bind it.
Chefs trip themselves up by trying to do too much. Andrew's meatloaf just didn't hold together, and I'm sure that's not what he wanted to happen.
Andrew, you're a man, Andrew. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chefs, joining us are 3 powerhouse judges. Introducing to you chef and restaurateur Joey Campanaro. Next, chef and cookbook author Aaliyah Lee Kong. And finally, executive chef and owner of 2 New York City restaurants, Seamus Mullen.
Judges, as you know, this is a blind taste test, so please start with the plate in front of you.
I don't think I would ever take an Asian approach to meatloaf. A little risky one, but it's paying off for me.
The sauce has that great Korean chili sauce, gochujang.
Agreed. Flavors are great, intense, rich, bold flavors. The one bummer to me is that it's so rich, it's so dense. I do really want something just to give some levity to the dish.
For a meatloaf, the texture is spot on. It's so nice to get that crust all over.
Yeah.
And I actually really like the egg.
I don't need the egg.
Judges, are you ready to move on to the next dish?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm getting this really cool element of smoke.
I totally agree with you. I think the smoke is such a nice flavor. And I actually really like the acidity in the sauce. I've just been sneaking bites of the mashed potatoes from underneath. They are so good.
In some ways, I feel like it's almost a more balanced dish than the first dish. But visually, it's not recognizable as a loaf.
There was an opportunity to use some sort of binder, and I don't think that happened here. I touched it and it fell apart.
Yes, it needs a little bit of a textural play here. Without those crispy onion rings, it kind of all mixes into the same thing.
And the winner is Bobby Flay.
You did a really good job. You're a good guy. Thank you.
Chef Andrew, the one thing that really kind of distinguished between the 2 dishes was that it didn't feel like a meatloaf to me. What Bobby did was he gave us new flavor profiles, but I still recognize it as a meatloaf. Obviously, you're a very talented chef, and a lot of love went into this dish, so thank you very much for cooking.
You're welcome, thank you.
This was just a great experience. I'll go home now and fight another day.